Summary: Cole Shell battle hunger elements in Naked and Afraid Season 17, struggling to survive 21 days in the wild. Shell passes out, requires medical attention halfway through the challenge, raising doubts about their survival journey. Cole's hunting skills save the day, providing much-needed sustenance as they push through the 21-day challenge. The premiere episode of Naked and Afraid Season 17 chronicled the adventures of Cole, a hunter, and Shell, a farmer, as they try to survive 21 days in the unforgiving African wilderness. The new season recently premiered, starting in South Africa and later navigating the demanding wilderness of Colombia. The eagerly awaited return of the series will depict contestants striving to endure the harsh realities of survival for a challenging 21 days, facing the absence of easily accessible food and shelter. The unfolding drama will showcase them being pushed to their limits in the relentless pursuit of survival. The first couple paired together during Naked and Afraid Season 17 are Cole and Shell, who meet the moment they're both dropped into the African bush. They're both stripped naked, without food and with limited supplies, and meet each other for the first time before heading into the depths of the wilderness together. They will have to rely on each other if they have any chance of surviving the next 21 days in the wilderness. Cole and Shell struggle with the weather, deadly animals, and, most of all, hunger as they try to make it through this once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? Did they survive the full 21 days? Dark times. Close. Shell and Cole struggled against hunger and the elements during the first episode of Naked and Afraid Season 17. Like all Naked and Afraid contestants, the two confronted personal challenges and the brutality of nature, grappling with the lack of food, water, and clothing. When the local wildlife proved elusive, the survivalists found themselves compelled to take a dangerous risk in pursuit of sustenance. However, thanks to an impressive hunt, Cole and Shell were able to make it through the 21-day survival challenge out in the African bush. What we know about Cole the Hunter. The first episode of Naked and Afraid Season 17 opens with Cole from Bertram, Texas, crawling through a shallow body of water, trying to grab a crocodile. Cole describes himself as a general contractor for money, but a hunter for life. The experienced bow hunter is a husband and father of two, and upon seeing all the plentiful wildlife, he's excited by the prospect of hunting, trapping, and tracking. Though hunting initially proves to be difficult, Cole is able to take down some big game. The timing was perfect as he and his partner needed the food most. The coincidence is an example of why so many people wonder if Naked and Afraid is fake. What we know about Shell the Gatherer. Shell, from Mims, Florida, grew up on a homestead and is excited to put her survival skills to the test in Africa during Naked and Afraid Season 17. She's been studying the plants in Africa so she can be useful to herself and her partner in identifying plants they can eat. Shell sees herself as more of a gatherer than a hunter. She explains she's here mostly for the spiritual journey and looking forward to experiencing the extremes. Shell is also very creative and even turns a pair of bush pig tusks into earrings. Related Naked and Afraid. 10 cringiest scenes of all time. Being dropped off in nature to survive with a complete stranger is awkward enough, but being naked and afraid makes for some cringy moments. Cole and Shell's adventure. Hunger Games: Naked and Afraid Season 17 started great for Cole and Shell. Early on in the adventure, Cole was able to catch a crocodile, and they had food for several days. However, by day 10, Cole and Shell were out of crocodile meat and were starving. Cole kept going out with his bow and arrow to hunt everything from geese to other small birds to bigger game like bush pigs, but to no avail. He was too hungry to hunt successfully and also sleep deprived because of the cold night temperatures. Using her knowledge of passive fishing, Shell dug a hole near the pond and set a baited trap for catfish. The trap worked, and Shell was able to catch 2 small catfish to bring back to camp for much-needed sustenance. She cooked the fish on the fire, but Cole refused to eat one of the fish, insisting that she eat them both. He was so concerned about her weight loss that he sacrificed his own nourishment to make sure she was able to get through all 21 days of their naked and afraid adventure. Shell passed out. She had to see a medic about halfway through. Viewers were reminded how naked and afraid can be dangerous for contestants. Starving and exhausted, Shell passed out and fell over at camp. Ironically, she and Cole had just been talking about taking it easy that day, hoping to conserve some of their rapidly dwindling energy. When Shell stood up and walked out of the camera's view, she could be seen falling over. Once she regains unconsciousness, she tells Cole, "I passed out. I am okay." Clay had been right to worry about her health, and Shell had to see a show medic who cleared her to continue. Just when things looked bleakest for Cole and Shell, Cole was able to take down a large eland, which is a kind of antelope commonly found in the region. They couldn't carry the entire eland back to camp, so they took some choice cuts and left the rest of the carcass as a gift to the other animals in the area. Cole turned the meat into jerky, and the sustenance was able to see him and Shell through to the end of the first 21-day leg of Naked and Afraid Season 17. Naked and Afraid Season 17 airs on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Discovery. Source: Naked and Afraid, Instagram. Naked and Afraid TV 14 Adventure Reality Cast. Michael Brown. Release date June 23, 2013. Seasons 14. Website https://go discovery.com/show/naked-and-afraid-discovery franchise. Naked and Afraid.